Hey everyone, so I'm gonna do this video right quick while I'm in the car before I go in the house because it's pretty much the only time I have to do it. I just got off of work, so yeah, let's get started. This video is gonna be all about hair breakage. It's been highly requested. The picture that was at the beginning of this video, that was actually my hair. For those of you who are new to my channel, I had some hair breakage a few years ago and I was basically bald headed on both sides of my hair. I will leave the playlist to that up above if you would like to check that out, know what happened, how I overcame it, and all that good jazz. So I made a list of 17 things. It's not in any particular order. I'm just gonna go ahead and breeze through them. I'm not gonna make this video super long or anything. But a lot of people have been asking me for help with hair breakage and things of that nature. So I came up with 17 tips that hopefully I can help you guys with. Now, first, find out what caused the breakage and never do it again. Okay, you need to, for you to prevent breakage, or for you to treat it, you need to find out what happened, what caused you to have hair breakage. The most popular reason is because of chemicals and things like that. That's really a popular reason for your hair to start breaking off, too many chemicals and things like that. But for me, I used a hair color that I was unfamiliar with, a hair brand. I was unfamiliar with it, and I put that in my hair, and I would say like a few days later, my hair just started coming out in clumps. So figure out what caused the breakage. When you figure it out, you know what to avoid and what not to do anymore. Number 2, knowing when to stop a relaxer stretch. I know it's really popular on YouTube to stretch a relaxer really long, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. Do how long is good for you. I personally don't stretch my relaxer because I just end up having hair breakage. So basically find out what's a good amount of time for you to stretch your relaxer before you need to relax. How long can you go before you need to relax your hair? Only you know that, because everybody's different. So just because somebody else can go a certain amount of time, that doesn't mean you can too. Okay. Number 3, keeping a protective style too long. Sometimes I know when you get the expensive protective styles, you want to try to keep it in for months and months and months, but that could cause your hair to break off. Having a protective style in too long could actually damage your hair. Okay. Number 4, I put too many sew-ins, but then I changed it to protective hairstyles because I didn't want to offend anybody. But I've never had a sew-in before, but I've noticed that a lot of people that do get them, not everybody, so you ain't gotta thumbs me down, okay? Not everybody, but I noticed a lot of people that get the sew-in hairstyle experiences breakage eventually. And I think it's from maybe the hair is braided too tight, or the hair is sewn in too tight, or the hair is kept in too long, and you really can't access your hair under that. So it could be a lot of reasons for that. But too many protective hairstyles. You need to let your hair breathe sometimes, okay? Like how I have my hair right now, I just got it down. I love protective hairstyles, but sometimes just let your hair down, let it breathe, okay? Number 5, keep your hair moisturized. Don't let your hair get dry. If your hair get dry, it's gonna break off. The same way, if your skin gets really dry, it's gonna flake up, it's gonna flare up, it's gonna have dry patches. Don't let your hair get dry. Get you a good hair moisturizer and use it, okay? Number 6, deep condition more often. If you're noticing a lot of breakage, you might need to up the deep conditioning sessions. I personally like to try to aim for once a week. So find out what threshold is good for you and just try to, as much as you can. If you can't deep condition a lot, then try to extend the amount of time. So when you do deep condition, instead of leaving it on your hair 5 or 10 minutes, maybe try 30 minutes or something like that, or even longer. Number 7, be careful when you're detangling your hair. I think over 50% of breakage comes from just simply trying to detangle your hair. Like seriously, when it's wet and you're trying to, or even if it's dry and you're trying to detangle, be really, really gentle. Treat your hair like a baby when you're combing your hair out, and when you're trying to detangle, like take it slow, take it easy, and that will minimize breakage for you, okay? Number 8, using too many chemicals too often, and I put in parentheses, avoid bleach. Bleach is the devil. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know that, and I'm gonna move on. Too many chemicals. Put in relaxers and colors and Brazilian treatments and just doing too much, okay? I believe that you can have relaxed color treated hair, but it takes a lot of time and effort, and that's something that I currently don't have. So I'm just letting I dyed my hair black, and I'm just letting that grow on out because I don't have time to really take care of it. So if you do a lot of chemical treatments, you have to devote time to make sure that you're keeping your hair extra moisturized, because all it does is dry your hair out. Dry hair equals breakage. Number 9, stop constantly manipulating your hair. You're always doing something to it. You're always combing it. You're always brushing it. You're always flat ironing it. Every single day you're doing something to your hair. Every single day your hands is constantly in your hair. Like, let your hair chill. Like, for real. Fix it and be done with it. Like, don't manipulate it every single day if you can help it. Like, you know, maybe like once that morning and be done, or something like that. Let's see, what number I'm on? Number 10. Do hot oil treatments, okay? This is something I done slacked off on. I need to start back doing it. But when you notice your hair getting dry, hot oil treatments are great at putting oils and moisture back in your hair, okay? I'll try to link some helpful videos up above if I can, but hot oil treatments are really good. Just let that oil sit in there, and then you can either wash it out or condition it out, whatever you want to do. Hot oil treatments. Number 11, tight hairstyles. Avoid tight hairstyles. Let your hair breathe. I talked about this a little bit earlier in this video. Especially braids and stuff like that. Like, tightness equals pulling equals breakage. I mean, it's just simple. Too much pulling and tightness. If you got the little bumps around your edges, like, you know, when you get some braids or you get like some twist or something, and you got the bumps on your nape, or the bumps like at the base of your hair, your head, it's too tight. It's too tight. Number 12, I put for dry hair, try co-washing, sulfate-free shampoo, or a moisturizing shampoo. So, excuse me. Try different methods of putting moisture back in your hair. You could try co-washing, which is basically washing your hair with conditioner, or you could try to move, you know, instead of using sulfate shampoo, use a no sulfate shampoo. Or if you have to use a sulfate shampoo like me, because I use like tons of product in my hair, and you really need sulfate because you need your hair to be cleansed, at least get a shampoo that is moisturizing. Even though it's a sulfate shampoo, make sure it is very, very moisturizing. Look for something that says like moisturizing or intensive moisture, something like that on the bottle. That'll be good. Number 13. I put to keep a lot of heat off your hair. Air dry your hair to about 70 to 80%, and then blow dry. You can also try the cool setting. So to keep a lot of heat off your hair, because heat is gonna dry your hair out quicker, and dried out hair equals breakage as well. So if you can, try to air dry it until it's almost dry, and then, you know, go ahead and blow dry the rest, like, you know, the rest of the way dry. Number 14, Stop using heated tools too much or too often, and make sure you use heat protectant. Excuse me. Some people, they flat iron their hair every single day. Some people, they use a curling iron on their hair every single day. Some people blow dry their hair every single day. Heat equals dryness. Dryness equals breakage. Is it coming together for you yet? Like, is it coming together? Like, seriously, try to limit the amount of heat that you put on your hair, and only you know what threshold is good for you. I can blow dry my hair once a week and flat iron it once a week. It'd be good, and somebody else might not be able to use even that much heat. It's too much for them. So find your threshold. Number 15, try protein treatment. Okay, I like the Afro-G line, the 2-minute reconstructor. But if you got like some severe breakage going on, try the 2-minute. Wait a minute. No, it's called the two-step protein treatment, something along those lines. Try that. Only in severe cases. My throat is extremely dry. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on. Hopefully y'all can see me because I'm in a car and it's casting a shadow. Anyways, try protein treatment. Protein helps to build your hair back up. So try some, you know, might have to do some experimenting, but try that and see if that helps at all. Number 16, if you stressing, you need to let that go, because stressing will make your hair come out, and I believe it will cause breakage as well, because I don't know, I just feel like the hormones can go through your body and your scalp and onto your hair, and that can cause breakage if you're going through too much stress. That will make your hair come out. Last but not least, number 17, you might not want to hear this, but at the end of the day, you might just have to cut your hair and start over fresh. You might just have to get you a nice little haircut. If your hair cannot be saved, you just gonna have to cut it and start over, and just avoid doing whatever you did that caused the breakage in the first place. You might ultimately have to do that to get your hair back on the right track, because holding on to dead and damaged hair is not cute, and it's not gonna even look right. So you might just have to, because like when I had my breakage, when it started growing out, I had to ultimately be cutting it, and I had to ultimately get a haircut. Like, you know, it was like right up here, but that helped my hair to get back healthy and get back on the road to growing better. I mean, like, hanging on to just dead, lifeless hair that's breaking, it's not gonna serve you any purpose. Like, it's not. So hopefully those tips helped you guys. If I think of anything else, I can always make a part 2, but this is I pretty much tried to think of everything I could think of and put it in this video. So hopefully this will help you guys that need help with that. Also, be sure to check out my playlist on my hair breakage, because I have already been through that, and I did overcome it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, just let me know. Thanks for watching.